It's really no surprise to me that we're here talking the lack of balance in the year of the bunny, as it's also no secret that Clay gave up on true balance last year, especially when it comes to the new foods. But when they go and add 4 fresh feasts that seem ready to shake up the current meal meta all in one simple and small update that can otherwise be outright ignored beyond how stupidly fun it is, then that's something else entirely in my opinion. So let's cut the cake and highlight how they absolutely knew exactly what they were doing, because each slice of the good stuff here today helps cover all of our bases. Bunny rolls kick us off well with their massive 75 hunger restored per bite, alongside an additional 8.25 sanity and 15 health, but don't go ignoring how long any of these foods last either, as it's also kind of a big deal. Heck, even the moon jellies will keep kicking for upwards of 15 days for Pete's sake. Not only that though, they will serve our sanities quite happily at 33 points restored per munch, all the while granting a rather respectable 18.75 hunger and 15 health as well. Mooncakes are primed to become the most efficient healing item we have ever flippin' seen in this game, with their whopping 60 health each alongside the rest of the nonsense. And finally, the skewered puffs are the best of all worlds if you're looking for a full restore in about 2 to 3 bites. All in all, they are insanely good. If you're playing anyone but Wickford, that is, as she cannot eat bunny rolls or mooncakes due to them being a veggie or dessert of some kind, I suppose. However, moon jelly is still edible, so I don't really understand the logic here. Factor in how Wirt can eat all 4 foods with no issues, and it's kinda even weirder. I think they just need to make them all goodies so that everyone can partake at the end of the day. But let us get back to business here, as there's more to their OP-ness than stats. For you see, they need no preparation whatsoever, absolutely no crockpots, meaning no additional materials needed in the said crockpots, and no recipes overall. All they cost is but one, count it, 1 lucky gold nugget each, everyone. And how cheap is that, you ask? Well, to put it lightly, it's beyond bonkers. Amassing lucky gold nuggets isn't hard, and funny enough, it has gotten easier over time, which just lends itself to the whole balance question at the start of the day. But I digress. Gobblers impacted by the year of the gobbler will drop a bundle once per day when eating berries. Clay Vargs and their clay hounds, found within the year of the Varg event, are going to drop bundles of the stuff upon death, but holy moly can these fights be dangerous and annoying. The year of the Pig King's wrestling match, now not only called the Contenders event, but also in the game forever regardless, is super easy to cheese a victory out of for huge piles of things. The year of the Care Rat is a bit of an outlier, as it takes time to train, race, and win Care Rat competitions for measly rewards. The year of the Beefalo can somewhat relate to that, but it's really just time that isn't your ally here, just due to how bloody long these pageant shows take. And lastly, the year of the Cat Coon from 2022 rounds us out with the easiest nuggets yet, as not only will Cat Coons be spitting out bundles left and right from even the simplest of loot gatherings or offerings, but simply finding one of the 8 Kit Coons grants tons of the stuff instantly. So make notes. But what if I told you that we don't even need to return to the past at all to help improve the future? What if the best method for farming lucky gold nuggets came with the 4 OP foods that we just so happen to be talking about here today? And no, I ain't talking about the potential of winning the spin the carrot nonsense, as that's overall dumb and finicky and might not even work half the time, but instead, the pillow fights themselves. Now, if you can get the steel wool pillows, then go for it. But even the Beefalo ones are far cheaper and just fine for your needs, and that's even counting the harder fights against tougher bunnies. Which, by the way, do indeed give more nuggets if you beat them in these fights, so the choice will be yours. Hope that stronger bunnies burrow up in the first place to help make fights harder, or just spam the arena with as many numbers of these things as you can, as again, these fights are a joke to win against, they are quick, and they are still efficient enough to matter no matter what. You decide and have fun, because that is truly all that flippin' matters. And allow me to clarify one thing there in case you didn't catch it. Yes, Bunnyman will burrow up with better and different pillows every time, so keep an eye out. But before we really go, 2 last notes. Another sneaky and cheeky way to farm for lucky gold nuggets in this game is through the new and improved King of the Merms and the Year of exclusive Koi ocean fish. Now, most oceans will have a chance to spawn both types if any of these events happen to be on, and each one can have the king dropping 2 to 6 nuggets each. But how can we have any of these events on if another is running currently, you ask? Well, because 2022 also gave us the option to turn all events and even the seasonal updates on and off at will. That's how. So yes, even when this Year of the Bunnyman event is over, these foods are always going to be around if you let them. And there you have it, everyone. Half a showcase of said foods that are ready to be served, and half a guide on lucky gold nuggets, I suppose. To be honest, I think the stats and costs spoke for themselves, so this video probably could have been over minutes ago. But hey, if I don't over-explain things, then who will? And besides, I haven't even asked the proper questions of you yet. Do we think that these 4 foods can beat fishing and its bounty of easy and efficient crockpot dishes? Is farming potatoes still just too accessible to warrant a switch to farming lucky gold nuggets when we need them? And are we willing to accept that something new really is better than what we have grown accustomed to, maybe to a fault? I don't know. I suppose that's up to all of you to decide for yourselves. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. Go get them nuggets, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.